My son looks so handsome. And the bride is beautiful too.
Hey, what are you doing, old woman?
My son's the groom. I'm here for his wedding.
You, some filthy, ugly, old hag. Claiming to be the groom's mother. Who'd believe that?
Listen here, get lost before we throw you out. This is the Jiang family's wedding.
Liang Daying really is my son.
Mom? Why is she here? Did I accidentally mention the hotel name to her before? What do? I can't let the Jiangs find out. I have such an ugly mother.
The ceremony's starting. If you were really the groom's mother, he'd have brought you in already. Get out of here. This is the Jiang family's banquet. Not some free meal for beggars.
The groom Liang Daying is truly my son. I'm his mother.
Stop causing trouble, Granny. Look at that hideous face of yours. What if you scare the guests inside? Get lost.
Gentlemen, please, have some mercy. Just pass him a message for me. I really am Liang Daying's mother. Daying, come see. Your mother's here.
Who's that hideous old woman? So disgusting.
Can't let Yuma or her parents see this.
Someone check this. Hey. Daying.
Why did you come?
My son's the groom now. So handsome. This suit. So elegant.
I told you not to come.
Daying, what are you saying? Your wedding day. How could I miss it? I even brought from home wild mushrooms I picked myself, and farm eggs to nourish you and your bride.
They have all these in the city. I don't need them. Just leave already.
The city stuff. How can it compare to what I picked myself, or the eggs from my own chickens? Besides, if your mother doesn't attend your wedding, people will look down on you.
With you here, that's when they'll look down on me.
Daying. What are you saying?
Daying, what are you doing? Come inside.
Is this your bride? So beautiful.
Ugh, some filthy beggar. I'll get rid of her right away. What are you doing?
Daying. You called me a beggar? I'm your mother.
Just go already. After the wedding, I'll explain everything, okay?
Every child has parents. Why won't you tell her? Are you hiding something from me? Why won't you let me attend your wedding? Why won't you let me meet your bride?
Because I told you, I have no mother.
Every child has parents. How could you not have a mother? Why didn't you tell her?
You as a city girl. Her family's wealthy. How could I tell her? I have an ugly mother like you.
Daying, you. Are you ashamed of me?
Liang Daying, what's going on? Why are you talking to this beggar so long?
Coming right away. Just leave. I'm begging you, don't ruin my life.
How could I want to ruin you? I only want the best for you. I brought fresh eggs and wild mushrooms. Your favorite foods.
I don't like those anymore. Every minute you stay here, you're pushing me closer to death. Do you understand?
Why are you talking to this filthy beggar so long? Where's security? What are they doing? Get her out of here.
Chunwa's had such a hard life. Her eldest son died in a flood. Then she worked tirelessly to raise her younger son. And he's done her proud. Married a city girl now.
Hello.
President Liu, we found him. Liang Daying married the Jiang family's daughter from Yangqing, Yuyue Jiang. Their wedding's today at Jiahua Banquet Hall. They actually sent you an invitation, but you declined.
The Jiang family.
Right. They're in construction contracting. But recently, they've been having some major financial troubles. They've been trying to secure Yangqing's 1 billion yuan road contract to solve their cash crisis.
Liang Daying is my brother. Now that he's married into the Jiang family, they're my in-laws. So then, award the 1 billion contract to the Jiang family.
Understood, President Liu.
I'll prepare lavish gifts and reunite with mother at my brother's wedding banquet. Drive faster. Mother. We'll be reunited soon. I told you to get lost. Must we resort to force with you? You disgusting
poverty, stricken. Old hag, those revolting birthmarks on your face. Even if you were the groom's mother, which you're not, he'd be ashamed to claim you. Now scram.
Dying. You truly cast me out?
Dying Liang. You know her?
Don't be absurd. She probably saw our names and photos in the hallway. This filthy, stinking crone.
Who knows where she crawled from? Probably riddled with diseases and heaven knows what germs. Get her out of here. You'll scare our guests.
You hear me? Look at yourself. You'll soil my wedding venue. Get up. Leave. Go on. Get out. Must you destroy me to be satisfied? I never.
Dying, I never. Then leave.
You stinking beggar, daring to make a scene with that hideous face. Shall I call the police to drag you away? Get out. Fine.
I won't burden you any longer. I'll go.
Ugh, that hag's face. So grotesque.
Absolutely vile.
Leave now. You stinking beggar. How dare you make troubles with that hideous face? Shall I call the police? Then you will leave? Get out.
I am a beggar. I'm ugly. I'm revolting. But where? Where can I go?
Mother. Don't blame me. I can't let you ruin my future.
Wonderful news. Fantastic news. Mr. Liu from the Liu Corporation is coming to attend your wedding. The Liu Corporation? You mean, the one we've been trying to secure the billion-dollar road contract with? That Liu Corporation? Exactly. They say since returning from abroad, Mr. Liu keeps a low profile, hardly anyone's seen him. Right. And he's agreed to award us the billion-dollar road construction project. Our Jiang family construction company is saved. He even said he admires Dying and plans to mentor him personally.
Incredible. Does this mean I'll finally make something of myself?
Absolutely. We must prepare properly for Mr. Liu's arrival.
Oh, Mr. Liu mentioned. His mother has a black birthmark on her face. What's wrong?
An old woman fell over there.
Ma'am, are you all right?
I'm sorry. I'll leave after gathering these.
Let me help you, ma'am. Noticing a black butterfly birthmark. Could she be Mr. Liu's mother? Why would she be here? Ma'am, why are you alone? On the streets? Where are your children?
My children? Look how ugly I am. What child would want a mother like me?
What happened to her? Did she suffer some trauma? Ma'am. Were you heading to Jiehua banquet for the wedding?
Startled. How did you know?
Realizing she is Mr. Liu's mother. No matter what, I must take her to that wedding. Ma'am, I'm actually attending too. Let me take you with me, all right?
Shrinking, looking like this. I can't go.
Ma'am, your son's wedding is a monumental occasion. After raising him for decades, don't you want to witness his marriage? Please go. He's your flesh and blood. Even if just to watch, from afar.
This is Dying's wedding venue. Like something from a drama. So magnificent.
Announcer, now presenting the bride and groom. The groom will now
serve tea to his in-laws.
Dying. Don't you have something to share with everyone?
To be honest, I, dying Leon, am an orphan. All my life, I've only wished for loving parents and family to stand by me.
Outraged, how dare he? His mother's right here, yet he claims to have no family.
Mom, my classmates say I'm an unwanted, bastard child.
Who says you're unwanted? You're your mother's precious treasure. It's just the two of us, against the world. I love you more than anything. Don't cry, dying. No tears. Dying, don't cry.
Finally. I have parents now. Dad. Mom. I'm not just your son-in-law. I'm your son. From today onward, you and I will care for you and honor you until your last days. T for you, Dad. T for you, Mom.
Dying. They're your parents now. You'll care for them until they die. Then what about me? Whose mother am I? I raised you since you were just a baby. Paid for your schooling through college. I even sold our house. Just so you could build a future. But now, you call strangers your parents? What am I supposed to do?
Mother, I'm here.
She's so ugly. My God, how can someone be this hideous? She's the groom's mother.
No way. He just said he was an orphan. How could
a mother suddenly appear?
Dying Liang. Explain this right now. Why is this monster claiming to be your mother?
Dajing Liang. You owe me an answer.
I don't know this ugly wretch.
Dying,
This is my wedding. President Liu from Liu Corporation is about to arrive. He's bringing our family a $1 billion yuan contract. Starting today, my future will be bright. Are you trying to ruin me? Is that what you want? To destroy everything?
No, I wouldn't.
Dying Liang. You're truly despicable. She's your.
Forget it. Just forget it. Let's go.
Stop right there. My necklace, worth 380,000 yuan, is missing.
380,000? Dying. You made me sell our home and my blood for 380,000. Just to buy a necklace?
Maybe you misplaced it.
I was wearing it this whole time. She must have stolen it.
I didn't.
Where's your proof? How dare you accuse her?
Every guest here today is wealthy or noble. The only thief could be her. Where's security? Detain her. Search her.
I didn't steal anything. I'm no thief.
Halt. This woman's status is beyond your reach. Do you dare face the consequences of touching her? Step aside.
She's nothing but a country bumpkin freak. Calling her a beggar would be giving her too much credit. If trash like her could be noble, then every stray dog would be royalty.
Hand over that necklace now, and get lost.
Dying, I didn't.
Who gave you permission to call my husband that?
Search her right now, before President Liu sees this joke.
Auntie.
I'll take it off myself.
Wait. Dajing Liang, you search her yourself.
I'd like to see who dares.
Who's this guy?
Never seen him before. Dressed up all fancy but probably fake. Doesn't look familiar. Definitely not from Yangcheng.
Where'd this punk come from? This is the Jiang family's wedding. You have no right to speak here. Get lost.
Forgive me. I'm late.
Who are you?
Your face has a butterfly. The most beautiful thing in this world.
What did you say? Who are you?
I always loved Mother's butterfly.
You. Are you, Cheng? Cheng. My Cheng, you. You're not dead. You're alive.
Mother. I'm Cheng. I didn't die. Mother. I finally found you.
Cheng, my Cheng.
Mom once said. I had an older brother who died in the flood. Could it be him?
I missed you so much.
Enough of this soap opera. If you want a reunion, do it somewhere else. Don't ruin my daughter's wedding with your blubbering.
So you're the ones who bullied my mother.
How dare you, this bastard spawn of an ugly peasant. Putting on airs. Acting like the Lu Corporation's CEO.
He actually is.
Lon Xin.
Ting, that cheap suit proves nothing. You're just some flyer distributing, insurance salesman, trying to crash our party. For free food, you bum. Take your freak of a mother and go beg somewhere else.
You hear me? Get out now. Stop embarrassing yourself.
Liang dying. How could you talk to mother like that?
She's your mother. Not Dying's mother. He can say whatever he wants. Actually, you came just in time. Your ugly mother stole my 380,000 yen necklace. Pay up and get lost.
My mother would never steal.
Everyone invited today is an honored guest of the Jiang family. Only your filthy beggar mother sneaked in. Who else could it be?
You ugly monster, dirty and smelly, covered in filth, barging into my daughter's wedding to steal. We're being merciful by not calling the police. Now, either hand over the necklace or pay for it.
Pay up.
Cheng. This is my fault. I've dragged you into this.
Mom. You did nothing wrong. You shouldn't apologize for something you didn't do. And don't listen to their words. To me, you'll always be the most beautiful.
With that disgusting black stain on her face. Beautiful. My God. Is this guy delusional?
Dragons breed dragons, phoenixes, and rats' offspring dig holes. What good can come from a thieving hag's son? None at all. Shut your mouths. I won't let you humiliate my mother again.
You're the one who should shut up. She stole, that's a fact. If you know what's good for you, hand over the necklace now, and get out of my wedding.
Dying, how could?
Dying Liang. You heartless beast, aren't you afraid of divine retribution?
The ones who deserve lightning are you too. One old and ugly, the other shameless. Let me warn you. President Lu of Lu Corporation is arriving soon. If you don't return the necklace and leave, I'll make sure you regret it for life.
You really think a man like President Lu would side with your family?
Of course he will. He just awarded us a billion yuan construction project. With this deal, Jiang Construction will dominate Yangcheng's industry. The future is limitless. He even promised
to mentor our Dying. Once Dying becomes his right-hand man, he'll soar like a dragon. A meteoric rise. But if President Lu knew
What trash your family really is. He'd never give you that contract, let alone mentor Liang dying. You lowlife, insurance salesman.
What would you know? Scum. Absolute scum. You're asking for a beating. Someone teach him a lesson.
Enough. No more talking. Since you can't return the necklace, or pay for it, let's call the police. Let this mother and son rot in jail. Security, arrest them.
Cheng, run. This isn't your fight.
Mother. Don't worry. No one here can touch us.
You insurance salesman. You really won't yield until you see your coffin. Security. Beat him into submission.
Lay another hand on us. And Mr. Liu will make you regret it for life.
Mr. Liu? Our honored Jiang family guest? Who's practically family with us? He'd help you filthy beggars. What a pipe dream.
Whether he's your guest remains to be seen.
Tell you what. We'll be merciful. And spare you too. This once. But. You must. Kneel and apologize. As for the necklace, I might let it slide.
Understood? My father-in-law has spoken, right now. Kneel and apologize. Then get lost.
Dying Liang, you'd let your mother kneel to you, could you bear that karma? Why keep calling this hag Daijing's mother? Could they really be related?
Hard to say. At this point.
Dying Liang. Explain yourself. Is this hag really your birth mother?
Impossible. I told you, I'm an orphan. No parents, no family. Look at those hideous marks. Do I resemble her? How could she be my mother?
Exactly. This disgusting hag, with her blotchy face, could never be our dying's mother. You keep trying to latch onto our dying. You're digging your own graves.
Why does he keep calling him Dajing? Dajing Liang. Answer me clearly, do you know her or not? Or this wedding's off. And you can forget about staying in Yangcheng.
Dying Liang, before you stands your birth mother and your elder brother. If today you dare deny us, I swear, from this moment, you'll have no family at all.
I struggled, from countryside to city, finally marrying Uma, finally gaining Mr. Liu's favor. I won't let them ruin this. What nonsense. You're no brother of mine. We share no blood at all. Dad, Mom. This woman only clings to me because she's my old neighbor. Her son disappeared in the floods. I showed her kindness and care, so she hallucinates. I'm her son. She's followed me from the village. I never.
Who knew our groom was so compassionate? The Jiangs chose well. Such a kind son-in-law.
What a pity. A cup of rice earns gratitude. A bushel breeds hatred. Kindness repaid with malice. We've been taken advantage of. Disgusting.
Dying Liang. You're worse than an animal.
The real beasts here are you too. Our dying showed you nothing but kindness. Yet you dare repay good with evil.
Had I known helping her would bring this trouble to my wedding, I never would have been so foolishly kind.
All this suffering is my own doing.
Dying Liang. Filial piety is fundamental. Denying your own mother, aren't you afraid of burning in hell? Aren't you afraid of boiling oil and tongue ripping?
Who are you trying to scare? You're just bullying our kind-hearted dying. How dare you spout such nonsense?
If he's kind-hearted, then this world has no villains left.
Enough, Cheng. I'll just consider myself childless.
What nonsense about sons? Our dying is no son of yours. You're unworthy to be his mother.
Yes. I'm unworthy. Unworthy to be his mother. Utterly unworthy.
Fine, everyone. I hereby declare, the Liu Corporation will terminate all Jiang family projects. From today, your Jiangs are cut off from the Liu Corporation.
You actually think you're the Liu CEO? Spouting such arrogance. Liu Corporation's partnerships aren't for some insurance peddler to decide.
Actually, he can.
Mother, let me carry you.
Oh. Stop right there. You think you can leave without kneeling in apology? How dare you?
You insurance trash dared hit my father? Dying Liang. Go teach him a lesson right now.
Don't you dare move.
Dying. How dare you raise your hand against me and your brother?
Shut your mouth. He's not my real brother, and you're not my real mother. Kneel down and apologize now. Or, you're not leaving this place alive.
Dying Liang. You're nothing but a shameless, ungrateful beast.
Manager Xiang.
You two have arrived before me, I see.
Isn't that Fuchen Xiang, the branch manager of Lu Corporation in Yangcheng? So President Lu is really coming. Manager Xiang.
The Jiang family are shameless social climbers, and their son-in-law is utterly unfilial. People like these are best kept at arm's length.
Mother. Let's go.
Don't you dare leave.
My guests come and go, as they please. How dare you stop them?
Xiao Cheng is such a good boy.
Leave this to me. You two go ahead.
What connection does that mother and son have with Manager Strong? Why is he treating them with such respect?
What connection? Manager Xiang is just being charitable.
Manager Xiang. Is President Lu coming?
How dare you even mention President Lu now? From what I can see, not only will President Lu not be attending your wedding, but that billion-yuan contract won't be going to your family either.
How can this be? The billion-yuan construction project was promised to us. What's happening?
You fools! You've offended President Lu without even knowing it. Don't ever come to me again.
What does Manager Xiang mean by this? We haven't even met President Lu in person. How could we have offended him?
Unless he saw us dealing with that wretched mother and son and didn't approve? That must be it.
What a jinx they are. They even stole my necklace.
We shouldn't have let them off so easily.
Miss Jiang, I found this necklace in the dressing room. Is it yours?
This is the necklace I bought. Does this mean we wrongfully accused her?
Wrongful accusation. That old hag just didn't get the chance. If she'd seen it, she would have stolen it for sure. Exactly. My necklace cost 380,000 yuan. She couldn't afford it even if she sold her blood and kidneys.
Right. She deserves everything that's coming to her.
Enough. Let's not dwell on this now. Offending President Lu is the real issue here. We need to find a way to make amends. And get back that billion-yuan construction project.
Mother. We're here. Let's get out.
This is your house. It's so big. It must be very expensive.
If I tell Mother, this house is worth over 100 million, she'd be terrified. Better not tell her the truth. Not expensive. A friend is letting me stay here temporarily. It's really not costly at all.
Then maybe we should find another place. I don't want to dirty their home.
Mother. Since we're already here, let's stay for now.
The floor is so clean. My shoes might stain their floor.
We can always mop it later. Mother. This is our home now. You can do whatever you like here.
That's not right. It's your friend's house. We should take good care of it and keep it clean.
All right, Mother, whatever you say. Take it slow.
This sofa is so soft.
Mother. You can sit here and watch TV.
Ah, Cheng is so good to me, so filial. If only dying were half as good.
What's wrong, Mother?
Nothing. You must be hungry. I'll cook for you. Cheng's grown up now. He might not like wild mushrooms and farm eggs anymore. Do you have any ingredients in the kitchen? I should go buy some groceries.
No need, Mother. We have everything right here. These wild mushrooms and farm eggs are my favorites. I remember when I was little, you often cooked them for me. I loved them so much.
But these country foods, you still want them?
Mother. I've always been a country boy at heart. Come, let's cook together.
All right.
This way.
He's not answering my calls. My brother is really something. Is he secretly trying to ruin me? Dad, what's wrong?
I called the Lu Corporation. They've confirmed the billion-yuan construction project won't be given to us. President Lu also said any company that works with us will be opposing him.
He's blacklisting us. Our family is already struggling. This could ruin us completely.
Dad, then what should we do?
Always asking what to do. You're such a loser.
I've
already found out. President Lu's new home is in the luxury villa next to ours, the crown jewel of Xiu Huafu. You two bring generous gifts and personally apologize to him.
This dish is your favorite.
Sit, sit.
Here. Eat up.
This is the flavor I've been dreaming of. Just this one dish could make me eat 3 bowls of rice.
Eat up, come on, eat. Then have some more.
Mom, you eat too. Eat up. Mom, didn't I say I want stir-fried mushrooms with meat? I want meat.
Okay. When Mom gets paid from the construction site, I'll buy meat for you, alright? I won't eat it. Dying loved this dish too.
Mom. Why do you still think about him? He humiliated you like that. He doesn't want to acknowledge you.
It's because I'm too ugly. I embarrass him. That's why he won't recognize me.
Mom. Did you forget what I told you? The birthmark on your face is as beautiful as a butterfly. You're not ugly. It's Dying Liang who's the problem. Heartless and ungrateful. He's vain and shallow. A son like that isn't worth acknowledging.
But I raised him all these years. He's still my son.
Mom. All right, Mom. Let's not talk about him. Let's eat. I'll head back now. Mom. Something came up at the company. I need to step out. I'll come right back after I'm done.
Work comes first. Go ahead.
I'm leaving now.
Come back early.
Wow, this really is Yangcheng's luxury villa, the crown jewel of Xiu Huafu, so grand and impressive.
But later, when you see President Lu, you must behave properly and apologize sincerely. Only then will he give us the billion-dollar project.
Don't worry, yeah. I'll make a good impression.
Dying.
What are you doing here? Isn't this President Lu's house?
President Lu?
That's right. President Lu of the Lu Group.
Don't tell me. President Lu is just borrowing this place from a friend?
This is President Lu's home, you filthy beggar. What are you doing here?
Are
you working as a maid for President?
If you're staying here,
you'd better keep it clean. Maid or whatever.
Why would you come to President Lu's house to be a maid?
Isn't it obvious? This ugly woman can't accept it and still wants to cling to you. That's why she came to President Lu's to be a maid. But President Lu's taste is seriously questionable. Hiring someone so hideously ugly.
Is President Lu home right now?
He's not.
Don't tell me you're lying out of spite, you ugly hag, just to keep us from seeing him?
He really isn't here.
When will he be back?
I don't know.
You deceitful old crone, you're hiding something. You just don't want us to see President Lu.
I really don't know. I'm not lying.
We have urgent business with President Lu. We'll wait here.
But...
How dare you argue? This is President Lu's house. Who are you? A mere maid to turn guests away? Get lost.
Have a seat, honey.
Wow. This king of villas lives up to its name. President Lu's home is truly elegant and luxurious, yet understated and refined.
I'll get you some water.
Go ahead.
Honey, that Zhang Shanhaluo is President Lu's maid. I'll go warn her, so she doesn't badmouth us to President Lu.
Go on.
Mom. Why aren't you answering my calls?
You disowned me.
Mom. Be reasonable, will you? If I'd acknowledged you then, the Jiangs would have cancelled the wedding. Did you want me to call it off, lose my wife, and abandon Yue, who's carrying my child? I'm about to be a father. Do you really want me to abandon my own child?
Does that mean I'm going to be a grandma? That's wonderful, but because of you.
My wedding was almost ruined.
Dying. I never meant to hurt you. I only ever wanted what's best for you.
For my sake. Do you have any idea? President Lu was going to award our family $1 billion project. He even promised to mentor me. But because of you, it's all gone. Mom. You've ruined me.
Dying. I didn't know. I never meant to harm you, really.
If you truly see me as your son, then help me.
How?
Get me in front of President Lu. Let me explain. That everything was your fault for causing a scene. All of it. You're to blame.
Even if I apologize, I need to see President Lu first.
You work here. You can get me in.
Dying. What were you talking about for so long?
Coming, Yue.
Here's some water.
You ugly freak. Why are you looking at me like that? Disgusting. Get out of my way. You did that on purpose, you freak. You made the water so hot. Are you trying to scald me to death? I don't know why President Lu would hire a stupid, ugly hag like you as a maid.
I'm sorry. I'll get you another cup. Please don't be angry.
Get lost. Honey. This ugly freak is pretty obedient, huh?
Don't worry, dear. She'll help us get President Lu's forgiveness. She won't dare cause trouble.
What exactly did you do to her?
Stop the car. I left a document at home. Need to go back and get it.
Yes, President Lu.
This blue and white vase is so beautiful. Honey, do you think it's real?
Everything in President Lu's home must be genuine.
There's a seal at the bottom. It's probably real. I've heard. Antique vases like this are worth millions.
The water's ready. The vase is broken.
Yue, what do we do? Didn't you say this vase was worth millions?
It's all this ugly freak's fault. She bumped into me and shattered President Lu's blue and white vase.
I was just getting you water. I didn't bump into you.
How dare you lie? You're the one who broke President Lu's blue and white vase. Right? Dying?
Exactly. I saw it too. You knocked into Yue and caused the vase to shatter.
Dying. You
disgusting freak. You just destroyed President Lu's $1 million blue and white vase. How do you plan to pay for it?
I didn't touch you.
Don't forget. Yue is pregnant. If you cause her to miscarry, the baby will be gone.
But this vase is worth millions. Even if you sold me, I couldn't afford it.
Maybe President Lu will go easy, since you're his maid, when he comes back. Just say you're the one who broke the vase.
Hurry up, and clean this mess. Why are you bagging the pieces?
Didn't you say this vase was worth millions? If I pick up every piece, maybe it can still be fixed.
Idiot. Once porcelain is shattered, it's worthless.
Wait here for me.
Yes.
Ever since I met this ugly wretch, I've had nothing but bad luck. She ruined my wedding, cost my family the Lou contract. And now this broken vase.
Is President Lou back?
When President Lou returns, watch your mouth, understood?
Mom. What are you doing here?
We should be asking you, you freak, you work here as a maid. And brought your son along?
Mom. How did you get hurt?
I hurt myself by accident. It wasn't them.
Let me bandage that.
You two, have some nerve. This is President Lou's home. As servants, how dare you use his things? Aren't you afraid he'll fire you?
How did this vase break? And why are you here?
We're here to see President Lou. Important business.
Honey, why waste words on him? This $10 million antique vase was smashed by your mother. You two can prepare for fines and jail time.
Xiao Cheng had nothing to do with it. He just got here. He knows nothing.
Mom. The vase doesn't matter. You're what's important.
How shameless. This vase was auctioned as an antique, worth millions.
You really think?
President Lou will let this slide? No fines? No consequences?
Hey, honey. Zhang just said he's back. And he walked right in. Knows the Lou house this well. Are you President Lou's driver?
You two are disgustingly shameless. One's the maid, the other's the driver. But your luck is about to run out when President Lou returns and finds you've destroyed his priceless Ming Dynasty vase. He'll throw you out on the street, no exceptions.
This President Lou, is he really that scary? When he returns, I'll explain it to him.
Zhang Bai. You'd better beg for President Lou's mercy and not drag others down with you.
Dying Liang. Did all your education go to waste? Where's your sense of decency? How dare you keep breaking your mother's heart?
I'm warning you. Stop harassing my dying. This monster has nothing to do with my son.
Exactly. Zhang is just a neighbor. And you. I don't even know you.
Xiao Cheng. Stop saying things like that. Dying and I really have nothing to do with each other.
Mom.
Doesn't know when President Lou will be back. When he returns, he'll definitely punish you and your mother severely. And make sure you can't survive in Yangcheng.
Who President Lou punishes isn't so certain. This room has hidden cameras. Just check the footage, and we'll know who broke the blue and white vase.
What? Don't forget. Yaya is pregnant. If anything happens to the baby, you'll lose your grandchild.
I broke the vase. They had nothing to do with it. Don't investigate.
Mom.
It's all my fault. Everything is my fault. They're not to blame. Tell him to drop it.
Liang dying. Seeing your mother sacrifice herself for you, don't you feel any guilt?
She was the one who broke the vase. Why should we feel guilty?
Honey. President Liu won't be back, for a while. Let's just go.
I'm warning you. Don't say anything reckless to President Liu. Or else. I'll end you.
Honey, let's go.
Mom. Let's sit on the sofa. Mom. That vase was clearly broken by Jiang Yeye and Liang dying. Why protect them?
Dying's wife is pregnant. She can't handle stress. That expensive vase is broken. Will President Liu check the footage and hold someone accountable?
I lied to them. Who puts cameras in their own living room?
But the vase is broken. It has to be paid for. That vase isn't valuable. It's fake. Fake? But Dying's wife said it was an antique, worth millions.
Oh please. Who keeps antiques in their living room? They'd break at a touch. That thing is no different from the 50 yuan pickle jars at the market. That's a relief.
I can afford to replace it. I'll buy an even prettier one for President Liu. By the way, Xiao Cheng, are you really President Liu's driver?
Liang Dying and Jiang Yeye are desperate to suck up to me. I'd better not tell Mom yet that I'm Liu Xinyun, so she won't be caught in the middle and harassed by them, of course. And this house is just lent to us by President Liu.
This President Liu is such a good man. If I ever meet him, I'll thank him properly.
You'll meet him someday.
So mad. We came specifically to see President Liu, only to have that mother and son ruin it again.
I hope Mom sticks to her story that she broke the vase herself. And doesn't drag me and Yeye into it.
Why are you spacing out?
It's nothing. Hey, Yeye. Look over there. Isn't that President Liu's car? Is he inside?
That license plate. Who else could it be? Let's stop him and apologize properly.
President Liu. President Liu. I'm Liang Dying. This is my wife, Jiang Yeye. We came specifically to apologize.
Apologize for what?
Last time at the wedding, it was all a misunderstanding. That maid of yours,
Jiang.
She insisted on claiming me as her son. What could I do? I wanted to respect her. But I never expected. You see, she lost her mind and made a scene at my wedding. Embarrassing you.
Yes, and that son of hers used your name to spout nonsense at my wedding.
President Liu, we sincerely want to work with you. Please don't listen to that Zhang woman and her nonsense. Give us another chance.
Xiao Cheng. Dying told me President Liu cancelled his deal with the Jiang family because of what happened at the wedding. And won't give Dying another chance.
Mom. After how he treated you, why do you still care about him?
Dying has his reasons. If only President Liu would give him another chance.
Mom worries about you endlessly. Yet you're heartless. And slander her like this. You're a real ingrate. Drive.
President Liu.
I wonder if President Liu even heard our explanation.
He definitely didn't. If he had, he wouldn't have just left. It's all that ugly freak's fault. She ruined everything for us. But since that ugly wretch works as President Liu's maid, we'll have to go through her to get to President Liu.
Xiao Cheng, this outfit must be expensive.
Not at all. Just 20 or 30 yuan each. I bought several. You can rotate them. Have a seat. Mom, you look beautiful.
Xiao Cheng. You drive for President Liu. It's hard-earned money. Don't spend it on these things. Save up for a wife.
Okay.
Will you be back for dinner? I'll go buy groceries and wait for you, alright?
I'll come back every day to eat your cooking. Mom. Who texted you? It's not Liang Dying, is it?
No, it's nothing.
Now that you're working for the Liu family, you've really changed asterisk. A luxury mulberry silk brand. But no matter how expensive the clothes, they can't hide your poverty and stench.
Xiao Cheng bought them for me.
Have you seen President Liu? Is President Liu back?
I haven't seen him.
Impossible. I checked. He's in Meicheng. He wouldn't skip coming home.
Remember You're the reason we lost the Lou contract. Don't play games with me.
I'm not playing games. I haven't seen him.
Of course this freak wouldn't cooperate. Back to her old tricks.
Tell your wife to leash that dog. You know, I'm terrified of dogs.
Ugly bitch. After all the trouble you've caused, you still dare to act pitiful? Time to teach you a lesson.
Dying, help me.
When is President Lou returning? Just tell the truth.
I don't know. I really haven't seen him.
Why am I so uneasy? I hope Mom's okay, at home alone.
Tell me the truth. Where's President Lou, and I'll call off the dog.
I really don't know where he is.
Honey, maybe she really doesn't know where President Lou is.
What? Feeling sorry for her now?
Of course not.
This freak never listens. She deserves this.
Help. Someone help.
No. I need to check on her.
My clothes. My clothes, the ones Xiaocheng bought me, they're torn.
You scared my dog.
Your dog scared me and made me fall.
How dare you talk back? If your hideous face hadn't terrified Pudding, she wouldn't have lunged. Now, kneel and apologize to her.
What? You want me to kneel to a dog?
President Lou. Auntie might be asleep. Mr. calls. Don't worry too much.
Drive faster.
My Pudding is a purebred. Kneeling to her is an honor for you.
Just do it. She's pregnant. Don't upset her.
Fine. I'll apologize.
On your knees.
I'm sorry. I'm too ugly. I scared you.
Now kowtow.
I'm sorry. I'm too ugly. I scared you. I'm sorry. I'm too ugly. I scared you. I'm sorry. I'm too ugly. I scared you. I'm sorry.
Disgraceful. First time seeing someone kneel to a dog.
That old woman's face is terrifying. Let's get out of here. Hurry, hurry.
I'm sorry. I'm too ugly. I scared you.
Thank heavens, Mom, you finally answered.
Freak. After kowtowing, clean up Pudding's mess too.
Mom. Are you with someone?
What? Want your precious son to humiliate himself too?
I'm alone. Just grocery shopping. It's fine. Focus on your work.
I'm glad you're okay. Mom. If anything happens, just call me.
Okay.
President Lou. I told you she was fine.
Turn around. Let's head back to the office.
Quit dawdling. What are you doing? Hurry up and go.
There's no tool to pick it up.
Use your hands, of course. My Pudding's poop is cleaner than your face. Asking you to clean it up is an honor for you.
Hurry up. Don't make my wife angrier.
Lunchine, my mom isn't familiar with Yangcheng. If you have time, look after her.
Understood, President Lou.
Look. Pudding. That ugly freak is picking up your poop. From now on, she'll be your personal servant, okay, Pudding?
Clean this up quickly. Don't make my wife angrier.
Mom. 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 We have a washing machine at home. Why are you washing clothes by hand? You're hurt.
Just a scratch. It's nothing.
Didn't I buy you new clothes? Why are you wearing the old ones again?
I just feel more comfortable in my old clothes.
Mom. What's really going on?
Xiaoqing. This outfit. Did it really only cost 20 or 30 yuan?
Since you're pudding servant now, I'll tell you the truth. That outfit you're wearing is a luxury mulberry silk brand? Over 2,000 yuan per piece.
He wouldn't lie to me.
Of course he would. He's just a lousy driver. How could he afford such expensive clothes? He must have stolen the money from his boss to show off, buying them for you.
Why are you asking this?
Don't hide it from me. I know these clothes are expensive. Today, I accidentally ruined them.
Ruined. So what?
Xiaoqing. Tell me the truth. Did you spend all your savings on clothes for me?
No. President Liu pays me very well.
Let's just move out of here. I can live in the countryside. That way, you won't be burdened. If President Liu sees my ugly face and gets scared, you might lose your job.
Actually, I am President Liu.
What? You're saying you're...
Better not scare Mom. I meant I'm President Liu's most trusted driver. You're not ugly at all. He'd never look down on you. Don't worry. Mom. Did something happen?
Xiaoqing. If you ever see President Liu, could you ask him to give dying another chance?
Did Liang Dying contact you again?
Mom. Be smart. Don't think, just because Big Brother is President Liu's driver, you can live comfortably. You're staying in his villa, wearing expensive clothes, and you broke his antique vase. If President Liu finds out, not only will Big Brother be fired, he might even go to jail.
Xiaoqing said. The vase was fake.
Of course it's real. He was just comforting you. If I can meet President Liu and secure that billion-dollar project, I might even help Big Brother out. That vase might not need to be repaid. Wouldn't that be perfect?
You'd really help your brother?
Of course. We're brothers, after all.
Xiaoqing. If you ever see President Liu, could you persuade him that what happened at the wedding was a misunderstanding and reconsider working with the Jiang family?
Mom raised Dying. Even if he's ungrateful, he's still her son, my own brother. Of course Mom still cares for him. Fine. I'll talk to President Liu.
Xiaoqing works hard for his money. I'll find a job to earn extra for his future wife.
Perfect. President Liu has lifted the sanctions on the Jiang family. And he's given the billion-dollar project back to Jiang Construction.
Really, honey? Wow, this is amazing. But why did President Liu suddenly change his mind? It must be what we said to him outside the car that day. He must have listened. President Liu is a visionary. He wouldn't abandon the Jiang family over some ugly freak.
Dajing.
Dad.
Find another chance to visit President Liu with his support. Your future is limitless.
Got it, Dad. Could it be what I said to Mom had an effect? Is it possible Mom has influence over President?
Dying. You wanted me?
Did you meet President Liu?
No.
Then it's not because of Mom. Either way, I need to keep Mom close. It'll help me connect with President Liu. By the way, Mom. How's work at the Liu household? Won't President Liu be upset you left?
Dying still cares about me. It's going well. At the Liu house, I don't even have to work. I was thinking of finding a daytime cleaning job to earn extra.
Then come take care of Yue. She's carrying your grandchild and needs help.
Dying. Maybe I should leave. Your wife doesn't like me. I'm afraid my face might scare her.
Yuyue is carrying your grandchild. Can't you take care of? Also, President Liu has already given the billion-dollar project to the Jiang family. If you treat the Jiangs better, I might persuade my father-in-law.
Fine. I'll take care of her.
And remember, our relationship must stay a secret.
Okay.
Why did you bring her back?
Sweetheart, I thought she could work as our daytime maid and look after you. Keeping Zhang working at the Liu residence means she's right under our noses. We can always keep tabs on President Liu's movements. My husband is so clever.
As a maid, you should act like one. You're filthy. And ugly. Disinfect yourself first. Stop coughing. In the Jiang household, we follow Jiang rules. Floors must be scrubbed on your knees 3 times a day. Not a speck of dust allowed. Also, you're not allowed at the dining table. The sofa is off limits to you. Only the small stool in the kitchen is yours. Understood?
Understood.
That face of yours is too hideous. Put on a mask. Pick it up.
Put it on. She's pregnant. Her word is law.
Get to work. No dawdling.
President Liu has already awarded the billion-dollar road construction project to the Jiang family. But the Jiangs are so snobbish, and Liang dying is an ingrate. Why give him a chance?
Dying was raised by my mother. He's my blood brother. As long as mom cares for him, I can't abandon him.
You're so good to mom.
Filial piety is a child's duty. Mom has suffered so much all these years. I just want her to be happy.
You're right. Liang dying wants to see you. Will you meet him?
It's time to have a proper talk with my brother. Send him to my office.
Yes, President Liu.
Comfortable, honey?
Ugly freak. Come put my shoes on.
Your shoes are here.
Kneel and put them on. Can't you see I'm heavily pregnant, and can't bend?
Zhang. The doctor said. My wife's condition is unstable. She mustn't be agitated. Do as she says.
You ugly freak. Stink to high heaven. If it weren't for my husband's kindness, I'd never let you be our maid.
Honey. Zhang admitted, she's the reason we lost the project. She'll work for free. Right, Zhang?
Yes.
That's more like it.
Hello? I'll head over now. Okay.
What is it, honey?
President Liu agreed to see me.
Really? You must make a good impression. With President Liu's support, your future will be limitless.
Right.
Why are you just standing there? Go cook.
Right away.
What kind of maid is this? Don't upset the baby.
Excuse me. Is President Liu available?
He's in his office.
Thanks.
Hello.
President Liu. You asked me to check on Mom during the day. I just arrived at your villa. But she's not home.
Where would Mom be at this hour?
President Liu.
Enter.
President Liu, I'm the son-in-law of Yangcheng's Jiang family, Liang Dying. Today, I've come specifically to visit you. President Liu, thank you for entrusting the road construction project to our Jiang family. Today, I'm here to express my sincere gratitude.
Your Jiang family. Aren't you surnamed Liang?
What are you doing here?
Shouldn't you call me elder brother?
What elder brother? I have no parents. That ugly wretch Zhang means nothing to me. Stop spouting nonsense.
You dare hit. How could you talk about Mom like that after all she's done for you?
This is President Liu's territory. You hit me. Aren't you afraid? President Liu will fire a lowly driver like you.
If President Liu knew you're such an ungrateful wretch who denies his own mother, he'd regret giving you that contract.
Ridiculous. A nobody driver can't possibly influence President Liu's decisions. When I meet President Liu, my first request will be to banish you and your mother from Yangcheng.
You drive away your own mother and elder brother, you're beyond saving.
At your age, still just a driver. No wonder Zhang had to beg us to be our maid. Having a son like you is her greatest misfortune.
What did you say? Mom is a maid in your house?
That's right. I'm the one she raised as her son. Even if I reject her, she still cares for me. She came crawling to my home, begging to take care of her future grandchild.
How can this food be so tasteless? How am I supposed to eat this? Useless. What kind of maid are you?
No flavor. I added salt.
If Mom says it's bland, it's bland. How dare you talk back?
Then I'll remake it.
Remake it. You make it sound so easy. Do you know how expensive these fish and shrimp are? You want to waste our money.
Then I'll pay.
You pay? These lobsters cost hundreds per pound. You're ugly and penniless. How could you afford it?
Then what do you want me to do?
Eat all this food. Not a single grain of rice left. Your ugly face makes me sick. Eat it all, now. Waste even a crumb and see what happens.
I can't eat this much.
Such good food wasted on you. What a disgrace for a freak like you. Eat it. Now. Disgusting freak, you made a mess. I'll teach you a lesson. Sweetheart, you're pregnant, be careful. I'm fine, fine. You worthless freak. We gave you such good food, and this is how you repay us. Vomiting it all up. Listen. Every last crumb on this table. You'll lick it. Clean.
Mom.
Let me handle her. Ugly wretch. Ruined my wedding. Sabotaged our ties with President Liu. Huh? Your face alone makes me sick. Drink this soup. Every last drop.
You're bullying me too much.
You deserve it.
I can't drink it.
What are you doing?
Dying.
This freak made the food tasteless. Ruined the whole meal. I made her eat it all.
I didn't waste it. I tasted it. It's not bland.
So I'm lying now?
You're the maid. If mom and you say it's bland, it's bland.
Dying. Believe me. It's not bland.
Stop looking at my husband. With those disgusting eyes.
You really think?
He's your son? Your son's that filthy driver.
Clean this mess up. And cook. Another meal.
Dying. You.
Dying. Did you meet President Liu? How did it go?
I didn't see him. Just ran into that driver's son of hers.
It must be him. That driver sabotaged it. Kept you from seeing President Liu.
Dying. Xiaocheng wouldn't do that.
Then who did? He even hit me. Look at my face. His handiwork, see?
That driver's son of yours dared to hit my husband? I'll make sure. He pays for it. He won't survive in Yangcheng.
No. Dying. Xiaocheng didn't mean it. Don't take it out on him. Please. Please let him go. Please.
Why don't you tell him not to cross me?
I told you. This mother and son are cursed. Defying our family? You want a beating? I'll teach you a lesson.
Dying. Dying. Dying.
Mom. You knew the Jiangs were terrible people. Why work for them as a maid? The Jiang Yue family is definitely not easy to deal with. I wonder how mom is doing.
Dying.
All right, stop hitting her. Enough.
Feeling sorry for this ugly freak?
No, look, you're pregnant. Don't risk the baby.
Clean this mess up, right now, and make us dinner.
Come on. Take it easy.
So annoying.
Dying and Xiaocheng just had a fight. He can't know. I'm with Dying.
Mom, where are you? Have you eaten?
I'm at home. Just ate.
As I thought. Mom's still hiding it from me. What did you eat?
Fish, meat, and vegetables.
That's quite a feast.
Xiaocheng. Promise me. You won't fight with Dying anymore, okay? I'm really scared they'll hurt you. But Mom, I can't protect you.
As expected, Mom still cares about Liang dying. Okay, Mom. He's still my brother. I'll tolerate him.
Enough. Don't stop me. What do you want?
Dying. My being here only upsets your wife. I think I should leave.
As long as Mom stays at the Liu residence, I can't let her go. Mom. Can't you handle a little hardship? Mom. Even if you don't care about me or your grandson, think about Big Brother. If you really leave, I won't stop the Jiangs from hurting him. He's still your son.
No matter what, he's your eldest. You can't let others harm him.
So, just take care of Yue. If she's happy, everything's negotiable. Honey. Eating hawthorn cake again, is it sour?
My mom says. Sour for a son, spicy for a daughter. I need to eat more sour stuff to give you a boy.
Let me see my son.
Hawthorn is warming and promotes blood. Too much isn't good for pregnancy. You should stop eating it.
Ugly freak. You want to die? Since when do you get to lecture me?
Dying. You should really advise your wife. Too much is bad for the baby. Don't risk it.
Shut your mouth. This isn't your business.
Ugly hag. You're asking for a beating.
Yue.
Get away. You're disgusting.
Yue, what's wrong?
My stomach hurts.
Blood.
Yuyue. She's bleeding.
My baby.
This. What do we do?
Call a doctor.
Move.
Yuyue. Careful. Doctor. How's my wife?
I'm sorry. The baby's gone.
You useless fool. How could you let this happen to Yuyue? You caused her miscarriage. The Jiang family never should have let you marry in.
I never approved of this marriage. Now the baby's gone. Just get a divorce.
I can't lose everything from the Jiangs. Mom, Dad. Yuyue miscarried because that maid pushed her down. She caused the miscarriage.
Dying, you. What are you saying?
You ugly monster. You really are a curse on our family. You made my daughter miscarry. You killed my grandchild. I'll beat you to death.
You disgusting freak. I'm calling the police. You'll go to jail.
No. I didn't. I never touched her. She didn't even fall.
Stop lying. You're a murderer. You killed my baby.
How could you say that? You know, your wife lost the baby.
Because of. It was you. You pushed Yuyue down. Why didn't you just stay in the countryside? Why did you come here? You keep ruining everything. You're the most vicious, ugly woman alive.
Hello.
President Liu. Jiang Yuyue miscarried. The whole Jiang family is at the hospital, and your mother's there too.
What? Take care of Mom. I'm on my way.
You say. I'm the most vicious, ugly woman alive?
That's right. You pushed Yuyue and killed my child. You're the worst, ugliest woman in the world.
Is this a murder case?
Looks like that ugly old lady killed someone.
I didn't kill anyone.
You're a murderer. My grandchild died because of you. Liang dying. Why did you bring this freak into our home as a maid?
Mom. She begged me to let her work here. She's materialistic, wanted expensive clothes, even broke President Liu's vase. I took her in. Because she's my neighbor, I pitied her. But she repaid me with cruelty. She knew Yuyue was pregnant and still pushed her, causing the miscarriage.
How could there be such a vicious old woman? Her heart is truly black. She caused the mistress to miscarry.
Look at that face. So disgusting and terrifying. As they say, ugly people cause trouble. Poor mistress, she invited a wolf into her home and suffered this tragedy.
Heavens, dear God. Why are you doing this to me?
How dare you ask God? You harmed my daughter, killed my grandchild. Someone like you doesn't deserve to live. You should die already.
Get up. Auntie, get up. Liang dying. Are you even human? How can you just watch your own mother get beaten?
You again, you bitch. Stay out of this.
She caused my daughter to miscarry, killed my grandchild. I'll break her limbs to avenge my daughter.
You're lawless. Liang dying. If you had any conscience, you wouldn't treat your mother like this.
She killed my child. This is the punishment she deserves.
Dying. Do you really want to break my limbs? Hear that thunder?
Even the heavens are furious. Liang dying. You heartless beast, abandoning your mother. Watch out for lightning.
I'll say it again. This ugly woman is just my neighbor Zhang. She means nothing to me. This ugly wretch made my wife miscarry, killed my child. I'll have someone break her legs.
Security, get over here.
Auntie. Are you insane? This is a hospital. Assaulting someone publicly is illegal. We can call the police.
I didn't push her. Your daughter kept eating hawthorn cakes and sour plums. I tried to stop her. But then she miscarried. She just miscarried.
Hawthorn? Hawthorn? Doctor. Does hawthorn cause miscarriages?
Well, it's hard to say.
Seems to me. Jiang Yaya caused her own miscarriage. Yet you're all blaming this auntie.
The causes of miscarriage are complicated, but you can't just publicly assault someone.
Exactly, this is illegal.
This ugly freak pushed me. She killed my baby. I've never heard of any pregnant woman miscarrying from Hawthorne, you ugly liar. Can't even make up a decent story.
John. How long will you keep lying? From the day you entered our home, I warned you repeatedly. Don't upset Yaya. Don't agitate her. Yet you defied her at every turn, and pushed her. That was a life. How could you be so cruel?
No, I didn't. I didn't push her. I never even touched her.
I struggled so hard to get pregnant, the doctor said. After this miscarriage, I might never have another child. You ugly monster, you ruined my life. We all have parents and children. Today, we elders will stand up for our daughter and grandchild. Tell me, isn't that fair?
This family is pitiful, ruined by this ugly wretch.
This evil hag deserves death. She should be beaten to death. Don't let her harm others anymore.
Exactly.
What are you waiting for? Break this filthy, ugly beggar's arms and legs. Just leave her alive, barely.
Who dares touch my mother? Mom.
Xiaocheng. I didn't cause Dying's wife to miscarry. I didn't.
Mom. I believe you.
The ugly freak and her son, putting on another mother-son act. Security, what are you doing? Get them.
Don't you dare touch her.
You lousy driver. Who do you think you are? Your ugly mother killed my child. Even if President Liu himself came, she wouldn't escape punishment. I'll make her pay with her life.
That's right. We're the victims here, the wronged party. Who dare defend you?
Stop struggling. You killed my baby. You'll pay.
Liang Dying. You animal. Open your eyes. Who is she? Without her, would you even exist? She gave you life. She raised you. You're worse than a beast.
Fine. A nobody driver, daring to cause trouble here. Get them.
Stop.
I advise you
not to lay a hand on him. He's not someone you can afford to mess with.
Shut your mouth. Are you going to claim again that he's President Liu? A worthless driver, using President Liu's name to swindle people. Everyone knows President Liu just awarded us the billion-dollar construction project. One word from us, and you're fired. Get lost.
Xiaocheng, what should we do?
Mom, it's okay. Doctor. Don't tell me, the cause of Jiang Yueyu's miscarriage really can't be found. There are many reasons for miscarriage. It's hard to pinpoint.
Our whole family knows it was your ugly mother who killed my child. You deserve to die.
It can be checked.
Director, why are you here?
Trash. Shut up.
Isn't that Director Tan from Yongqing First Hospital? Why is he here? Don't tell me. He knows our daughter is having surgery here. Trying to curry favor with the Jiang family.
We're about to sign a $1 billion contract with Lu Corporation. The whole city knows. Him trying to suck up isn't surprising. Director Tan, hello, I am.
Shut up. Apologies. You've been frightened.
That's the director of Yongqing First Hospital. Why is he so respectful to a lowly driver?
Director Tan, you must be mistaken. He's just Mr. Liu's driver, not Mr. Liu himself. He's just using Mr. Liu's name to swindle people.
Shut up. Seems like it's your Jiang family. Who's using Mr. Liu's name to bully others? A fox exploiting the tiger's might. Based on Jiang Yueyu's CT and blood test results, her miscarriage was caused by long-term consumption of acidic, blood-activating foods, leading to contractions, and resulting in a threatened miscarriage.
Director. Hawthorne and sour plums fit, right?
Yes. Hawthorne and sour plums activate blood circulation. Long-term consumption can cause miscarriage.
Impossible. Mom, you said sour for a son, spicy for a daughter, so you told me to eat more sour foods. That's what the old remedy says. It can't be wrong.
So it turns out, this family's ignorance killed their own child, and they framed an old lady for it. How despicable.
Exactly.
I get it now. This doctor is colluding with that filthy driver. They're lying on purpose. Who says eating hawthorn can cause miscarriage? You're talking nonsense.
Mrs. Jiang. This is Yangqing First Hospital. Our test results are produced by expert doctors, using medical equipment. They cannot be fake.
Dajing saw with his own eyes. This ugly hag. Push my daughter down. That can't be fake.
When we operated on Miss Jiang, there were no bruises or injuries on her body. She wasn't pushed. No signs of a fall.
My God. This was a deliberate frame-up. How vile. And they wanted to break her arms and legs. This family's hearts are so cruel and wicked.
Liang dying. Didn't you just say, you saw with your own eyes, your mother pushed Jiang Yueyu?
I might have been too panicked and mistaken.
Mistaken. You deliberately framed her. I never thought you'd truly be so heartless. How dare you commit such an atrocity?
Against your own mother. He'd harm his own mother.
Isn't he afraid of karma? Pushing his own mother to this point, a child like this might as well have never been born. Better to drown him in a river.
I'll say it again. She's not my mother. She's not.
You ugly mother and son are really too much. You keep dragging our dying into this. You, a hideous freak like you, how could you possibly give birth to someone like our dying?
Under the clear sky. Liang dying. Dare you swear to heaven that you and I have no relationship at all?
What's there to fear? Swear it. Liang dying. Swear it right now. Swear that you and this ugly freak have no relationship at all.
Liang dying. You must swear that you and mother
are not mother and son.
Otherwise, may you be struck by lightning and die a horrible death.
Dajing. You don't dare swear. Is this ugly freak really your mother? And this filthy driver your real brother?
If you truly have such an ugly mother and such a brother, our Jiang family will never accept you as a son-in-law. Daughter, divorce him immediately. Liang dying, get out of the Jiang family.
I swear.
Liang dying. Think carefully. I'll give you one last chance. If you swear, then mother and I will sever all ties with you, no connection forever.
Dying. Are you really abandoning mother?
Liang dying, swear it. Or do you want a divorce?
I can't divorce. I finally got a chance to work with Mr. Liu to secure a billion-dollar project. No one can stop me from rising to the top, from becoming elite. I swear. She's not my mother, and he's not my brother. If I'm lying, may I be struck by lightning and die a horrible death.
He swore such a heavy oath. They must not be related.
Who knows? Ungrateful sons, who reject their mothers, are everywhere. Mind your own business.
This is our family matter. Who asked for your opinions? Ugly freak, hear that? Stop shamelessly claiming relations. You two aren't even fit to lick our shoes.
Liang dying. Remember your words today. Mother. Just consider this son dead at birth, from today on. It's just the two of us. We'll rely on each other. I'll stay with you.
Okay. I, Zhang Chunhua, from this day forward, no longer have a son, named Liang dying.
The Jiangs are utterly foolish. To reject such immense fortune, they're throwing it away.
What fortune? She's just an ugly maid, and he's a lowly driver. Once Mr. Liu finds out, he'll fire them immediately. They'll be begging on the streets. You doctors, what's wrong with you?
My daughter's the victim here. How dare you side with this ugly hag and filthy driver? I warn you, if you keep interfering, we'll sue you for malpractice. Let's see who dares come to your hospital then. Mom, I feel terrible. They must have messed up my treatment. This family is insane. Mom, I feel really unwell. It's their fault. They ruined me.
This family is unbelievable. First, they framed the old lady, refused to apologize, and now they're blaming the hospital.
Dealing with them is pure misfortune. Director.
Since they believe your hospital can't treat them, have them discharged. Understood.
I'll arrange a full refund. and immediate discharge for the Jiang family. How dare you?
My daughter just had a miscarriage. And you're kicking her out.
You said it yourself. The hospital can't treat you. Why stay?
Fine, we'll leave. Yangcheng has plenty of good hospitals. We don't need you. This is Yangcheng First Hospital.
If we can't treat you, no hospital in the city will dare to. Director Tan.
You can't possibly be unaware that our Jiang family is about to sign a $1 billion contract with Lu Corporation. For a mere driver, you defend us. Do you want to lose your position?
As hospital director, we can't afford to provoke bullies like you. Leave our hospital at once.
Why is everyone siding with these two?
Your family is despicable. Any decent person would be outraged.
Mind your own business. Get lost. Once we meet President Lu, we'll report them harshly.
Isn't that President Lu's car?
Mom, get in. Be careful.
President Lu actually let this mother and son ride in his car.
They must have stolen it. Once we meet President Lu, we'll report them properly and ruin them for good.
Xiaocheng. Tell me. Is it because I failed to raise your brother right that he turned out like this?
Mom. It's not your fault. He was born with a rotten nature.
His nature? Is it just because dying isn't my biological son?
President Lu. Your mother has gone to sleep. President Lu. Should we withdraw the $1 billion contract?
No rush. Soon, it'll be my mother's 60th birthday. We'll throw her a grand celebration. We'll invite all her village relatives. Then, we'll announce the news.
Madame Lu's birthday banquet is so luxurious and grand.
Indeed.
All the elites of Yangcheng are here, aren't they?
I heard. President Lu and his mother were separated for years, and only recently reunited.
Didn't you know? President Lu invested $1 billion in road and bridge projects, just for his mother.
So, President Lu is truly a filial son.
A filial son indeed.
We'll meet President Lu soon. Later, make sure to impress him. Win his favor.
I won't disappoint you.
Isn't that the Jiang family? Yes, they're the ones who secured President Lu's $1 billion project.
I heard. President Lu will sign the contract at the banquet today. With President Lu's backing, the Jiang family is about to soar to new heights.
Skyrocket.
President Lu lives up to his reputation as a tycoon. A birthday banquet arranged so magnificently. I wonder what Madame Lu looks like. How enviable. Mom, no need to envy. Once we sign that $1 billion contract next year, we'll throw you an even grander birthday celebration. Right, dying?
Yes. We'll make it even more luxurious than this one. Everyone will envy you for having such a devoted daughter and son-in-law, honoring you.
Madame Lu has arrived.
What's wrong?
Xiaoqing said. He's throwing me a party. Here.
Yes.
Did we come to the wrong place?
Auntie. This is it. Your party is here. Let's go in. Come on. Take it easy.
This is Madame Lu.
That ugly freak just won't disappear. Does she know Dying's meeting President Lu and came to sabotage it? Absolutely. Showing up now to ruin things. How vicious.
Zhang. Why are you here?
Liang Dying. We're here for the birthday banquet.
Banquet. A lowly maid like her has no right to attend Madame Lu's celebration, dressed like this. Pathetic. A donkey in a lion's hide. No matter how fancy your clothes, you can't hide your peasant stench. Get lost. Don't embarrass yourself here.
Let's go. Stop clinging to me. Can't stand to see me succeed.
Liang dying. This is Auntie's banquet. If anyone leaves, it should be you.
Her banquet? Are you seriously claiming you're Madame Lu?
She is indeed President Lu's birth mother.
Your son. Impersonating President Lu was bad enough. Now you dare pose as Madame Lu? The real Madame Lu is a noble socialite from overseas. Look at your ugly face. How shameless can you be? You're not even fit to lick her shoes, you really think? Working as a maid in President Lu's house makes you his mother. How delusional, pathetic. Do you honestly think anyone here would believe you?
This old woman looks so shabby. Nothing like Madame Lu.
Daring to impersonate her. How brazen. Just wait till President Lu arrives. You'll regret this. You fools.
Judge only by appearances. When President Lu comes, you'll see. I don't know any President Lu.
But today is my birthday. Shaoqing said. He arranged this. For me.
That driver's son of yours could never afford a banquet like this. Stop dreaming. Just leave. Stop bothering me.
Liang dying. Who gave you the right to kick people out of President Lu's event?
He absolutely has the right. Everyone knows President Lu is mentoring our dying. He's even giving him $1 billion contract. The signings today. Of course we'll guard the event. For President Lu and Madame Lu, chase away these annoying flies.
My entire future depends on this. If you don't leave now, I'll make you.
You dare hit me?
Don't push me.
Liang dying.
Don't push me. Push me, and I'll do anything. Old Madame Lu's birthday banquet is truly magnificent. This is Old Madame Lu's birthday banquet. It's so grand.
This is my first time stepping into such a luxurious hotel, thanks to President Lu. If it weren't for his mother's birthday banquet, country folks like us would never dare set foot here.
Exactly.
President Lu is so filial. Not only is this banquet so lavish, but he even paid to pave the roads in our village. They say his mother once lived there, and he didn't want her visits to be hard. That's why he built the roads.
That's right.
Rich and filial. Why don't I have a son like that? Just one banquet here. And I could die happy.
Oh, you. Chanhua. Chanhua. You're here too. Village chief.
Why are you here?
President Lu invited us. See, since moving to the city, you've really changed. Your clothes are so nice now. You must be enjoying your son's success.
After all your suffering, you deserve it. You sold your old house, worked multiple backbreaking jobs, just to put dying through school, and help him marry. Today's the reward for all that.
Yes, dying. You must take good care of your mom. Raising you was so hard for her.
Dajing. What's going on?
I don't even know who they are. I don't recognize them. What did you say? We all watched you grow up. Now you say you don't know us?
Village chief. He doesn't even recognize me. Why would I know you?
What? Liang dying. How dare you deny your own mother?
This old woman is actually Liang Dajing's mother.
Yes. They had a scene last time too. Maybe they really are mother and son.
Enough. Are you done yet? I've said it before. My dying has nothing to do with this ugly freak.
Liang dying, you're truly an ungrateful wretch. How could you be ashamed of your mother for being a countrywoman? Ashamed of her birthmark, so you deny her?
Everyone in Liang village watched you grow up. You never had a father. Shanhua was both mother and father to you. She gave you everything good. Without her, look at what a monster you've become.
Back then, your mother borrowed from the whole village to put you through school. Every villager in Liang village gave what they could, money or labor. Your mother worked herself to the bone doing the dirtiest, hardest jobs, to repay them, yet you, this thankless wretch, deny not just your mother, but all of us, who helped you. Have you no shame?
You are Liang Daijing from Liang village. I remember, when you were little, you got hurt.
On your stomach.
Chunhua carried you, through the rain to the clinic. You must have a long scar there. If you're really not the Liang Daijing we know, show your stomach. Let everyone see.
Liang dying. You do have a scar on your stomach.
And no, I don't.
There really is a scar.
One person might be mistaken, but not so many people. Clearly, Liang Daijing is refusing to acknowledge his own mother.
Liang dying. So you're really the son of this ugly freak? Had I known she was your mother, I'd never have married you.
Had I known his background, I'd never have allowed this marriage.
Daughter, divorce him immediately.
How morals have fallen. Imagine abandoning his own mother,
Denying his own flesh and blood. Utterly shameless.
You did this on purpose. You invited the villagers to expose me, in front of everyone. Ruin my reputation, destroy me completely.
I didn't know they'd come.
Didn't know, again. At my wedding, you ruined me, just as my career was taking off. You ruined me again. How could a mother be so vicious, so cruel?
Liang dying. You're not human.
Liang dying. You beast. How dare you speak to your mother like that, when you needed 380,000 yuan? Your mother sold her house and even her blood. She worked in scorching heat, alongside men, on construction sites. Search your conscience. How can you betray her like this?
So, the half-year's salary you saved was actually this ugly freak's blood and land money?
Honey.
You disgusting hag, I don't want a necklace bought with your blood and land. Keep it. Liang dying. Having you as a son-in-law is the Jiang family's shame. Divorce.
We'll file as soon as we get back.
Dad, Mom, I know I was wrong. I've already cut ties with her. You're my parents now, my only family. From now on, I'll take care of you, till your last days. Liang dying. How could you sell your soul and say such heartless things?
Village chief. Forget it. I've already disowned this son.
This old woman is so pitiful. Raised the son with such hardship, only for him to betray her.
A son Schulten scorn his mother's face. A dog doesn't hate a poor home. Aren't you afraid your own children will treat you the same way?
Remember President Liu still favors me. He's giving me that billion-dollar project. Forget it.
Fine. But I will never call this ugly freak mom. Swear to me now. Cut ties with her. And never see her again. Liang dying. The Jiang family will never be related to this monster.
Dajing. If you truly sever ties, we might still give you a chance.
Dad. She and I are already done. Do you know how much I've hated having an ugly mom like you? You made me a laughingstock. You made my friends look down on me. I ran away to this city. Why did you have to follow me?
What did you say?
You're cursed with poverty. But you dragged me into the abyss with you, ruined my marriage, ruined my future. Zhang Chunhua. You're the worst mother in the world.
I'm the worst mother in the world.
Then get out. Leave this place. Take these bumpkins with you. Go away. Never come back. Get lost. Leave. Liang dying. You have no right to kick us out. President Liu invited us.
President Liu would invite you. Impossible.
Exactly.
President Liu has arrived.
Xiao Cheng.
These two are really committed to the act.
Liang Baicheng. You're just President Lu's driver. Stop pretending to be him. Don't you see what occasion this is?
Exactly. This is Madame Lu's birthday banquet. Keep this up, and you'll pay dearly.
Mom. Did he hurt you again?
I'm fine. I've already let.
Open your eyes, and look carefully. This is the president of Lu Group, President Lu.
You can't just claim that. Who here has seen him before? All we know is he's Zhang Chunhua's son. President Lu's driver.
He's that ugly woman's son. How could he be President Lu?
With this mess, when the real President Lu arrives, how will they face him?
I know, you envy my success, you can't accept it. But President Lu values me. I, Liang Dying, am destined to rise above and stand above others. No matter how angry you are, you'll swallow it.
My husband is exceptional. You lousy driver. Take your ugly mother and scram.
This banquet is for my mother. You're the ones leaving.
How ridiculous.
Zhang Chunhua. Take your lunatic son and leave before President Lu arrives, and no one can save you.
Xiao Cheng, we.
Mom, don't worry. I said this banquet is for you, and it is for you.
You won't admit it until faced with ruin.
Liang Dying. You're beyond saving.
Lu Group's billion-dollar contract has arrived.
Isn't that the manager of Lu Group's Yangcheng branch? He's here. Where's President Lu?
President Lu.
Manager Xiang, you're here. Where's President Lu?
Shut up. President Lu, here's the contract you requested.
What? He really is President Lu.
Isn't he Zhang Chunhua's long-lost son, Liang Baicheng? How could he be President Lu? Impossible.
Exactly. He's just a lousy driver. How could he be President Lu?
Manager Xiang. Are you mistaken?
Would I not recognize my own boss? This is Lu Group's president, Lu Jinyun.
I was wondering. I've seen President Lu before. He funded the bridges and roads in our village.
So President Lu is Chunhua's son. That explains it. President Lu built those roads for Chunhua's sake. And through this grand banquet, President Lu is truly a filial son.
Xiao Cheng. You're really President Lu?
Yes. I didn't tell you earlier, because I didn't want to scare you.
It's good that you're President Lu. Good. Now, no one can bully you anymore.
Others only care if I'm rich or powerful. Only you, Mom. Always worry if I'll be bullied.
The CEO of Lu Corporation is actually my brother? How is this possible?
Do you know why Lu Corporation gave your family that billion-dollar contract? Because President Lu found his birth mother and learned Liang Dying was his younger brother. He brought the billion-dollar contract as a gift to reunite with you. And how did you repay him? What did you do to President Lu? What did you do to his mother?
It's all a misunderstanding. Dying is President Lu's brother. Her own son. Right, Dying? Apologize to her and President Lu, right now. Hurry up.
Mom. Big brother. I was wrong, I'm so sorry. I was blinded by greed, I lost my way, please forgive me.
Liang Dying, didn't you swear to the heavens that you'd cut ties with Mom and me?
Brother. I acted impulsively. I'm scum, I'm trash, I'm scum, I'm trash, please, as your blood brother. Give me one more chance.
You're only acting this way because of my status. I've already seen who you really are. You have no real remorse.
Mom. Please, as your own son. We only had each other growing up. You can't abandon your youngest. Actually, dying was just adopted. After the flood that year, Chunhua found him. Since Chunhua never mentioned it, I figured it wasn't my place to say.
Mom. Mom. Look, Dying has already admitted his mistakes. You should give Dying another chance. Blood ties can't be severed. We both will definitely take good care of you from now on.
Jiang Yuyu changes her tune so fast. Just now, she said she'd never acknowledge her mother-in-law and wanted to kick her out. Now, she's even calling her Mom. How shameless.
This is what you call opportunism. With old Lady Lu as her mother-in-law. Who cares about face? It doesn't matter anymore.
President Liu. That billion-dollar contract, are you still announcing it?
President Liu. No matter what, we're still family. That billion-dollar construction project. We'll do our best. Let's not change it, okay?
Yeah, big brother. Please.
Mom. What do you think? Should we give them the billion-dollar project?
Well,
Mom. I know you're angry. You can punish me however you want. Just give me another chance. Mom, I'm your own son. You can't let me end up with nothing.
Mom. 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 Look, everyone's saying it, right? As for me, from now on, I'll give you a grandson. We both will take good care of you. Mother-in-law. Look, the kids are kneeling and apologizing. As their mother, be the bigger person. Just forgive them.
Xiaocheng. This road construction project. It's pretty important, right?
Very important. But it's fine. Mom. Just say the word, whether it happens or not. It's up to you.
The stability of these roads affects countless lives. They must be built by honest, reliable people. Only then, back then, when you were swept away by the flood, it was because our village's roads were poorly built.
In-law. Don't worry. I promise, we'll do it right.
Yes, yes.
Your family is vicious and scheming, putting profit above all else. And dying. So opportunistic. Chasing wealth and status. Even denying his own mother and brother. Now, he shamelessly kneels and begs. Entrusting such an important project to people like this would only harm the public.
She may be a country woman, but she sees things clearly. She's absolutely right.
A woman who raised a son like President Liu is no ordinary person.
Mom. You're right. Everyone. I now announce that the billion-dollar contract with Jiang Group is hereby cancelled. Moving forward, our company will invite other construction firms to bid for the project. We'll sign directly with the most suitable one. Furthermore, Lu Corporation and all its subsidiaries will no longer collaborate with Jiang Group.
It's over. Jiang construction is finished.
How could it be over? Our Dying is President Lu's own brother. Even without this contract, there'll be others, right, Dying?
Mom, I know you're angry. That's why you're doing this. But it's fine. As long as I'm still your son, that's enough.
Liang Dying, you're utterly shameless.
How can you say that? Our Dying is your own brother. If you won't help him, who will?
Exactly. You're the CEO of a listed company. I'm your own brother. If this sibling feud hits the news, it might affect Lu Corporation stock, wouldn't it?
Are you threatening me?
Liang Dying. You're despicable.
Mom. Big brother. If you won't cherish this mother-son and brotherly bond, if you push me further, there's nothing I won't do.
Honey, don't worry. I'll always stand by you. I support you.
Do you really think you can threaten me?
Big brother. Why be like this? Just give me some small role at Lu Corporation. I promise I won't cause trouble.
How did I raise such a heartless beast?
Mom. I'll say it again. Blood ties can't be broken. I'm your real son. You and brother can never get rid of me. Enough. I can't listen to this anymore. Chunhua. Facing this ungrateful wretch. Are you still keeping the truth from him?
Mom. What's wrong?
Liang dying. You are not Chunhua's biological son. You're lying. How could I not be Mom's real son? From my earliest memories, I grew up by Mom's side. The flood over 20 years ago tore countless families apart. So many lost loved ones. Back then, when Xiao Cheng went missing, Chunhua found you. An orphan whose parents had died.
This matter is known by many in the village. You were just a baby. Chunhua, the village swore never to let you know you were an orphan with no parents.
I can't not be Mom's real son. It's impossible. Mom, I'm your real son, right? The village chief is lying. He's tricking us. I'm your real son. Big brother is my real brother too.
Mom. Is this true?
It's true. Liang dying is not my real son.
No, I don't believe it. I refuse to believe I'm an orphan. I won't.
Didn't he always say he was an orphan? Well, now it's true.
Chunhua is kind and honest. She took him in out of goodwill, poured her heart into raising him. Yet he repaid her with ingratitude. He's nothing but a heartless wretch. Now, what right do you have to demand anything from them?
Karma always comes around. Just now, he was using blood ties as leverage. Who would have thought he was adopted? He shares no blood with President Liu or his mother.
This is his retribution. If he had been grateful, if had understood filial duty is fundamental, President Liu and his mother wouldn't have given up on him.
Liang dying is not your real son, Zhang Chunhua. Which means, he's not President Liu's real brother either. Because of him, our Jiang family has been ruined, since he's not President Liu's brother. He doesn't deserve to be our Jiang family's son-in-law.
A man who denies his mother. A parentless nobody. We must divorce him.
No.
Liang dying. I'm divorcing you.
How did this happen? Mom, tell them. Tell them I'm your real son. Mom. Please, tell them, I'm not an orphan. Liang dying.
You are not Mom's real son. You have no right to call her that. I gave you many chances. You wasted them all. The mess you're in now, you brought it on yourself.
You may not be my blood, but all these years, I treated you as my own. If not for your greed, your ingratitude, our family could have been reunited, happy and whole.
Mom. Mom, I was wrong. I swear, I was wrong. Even if I'm not your real son, you raised me as your own. Give me one more chance, please. Chunhua. Ancient mothers moved 3 times for Mencius education, and Yufei's mother tattooed loyalty on his back. Though Liang dying isn't your blood, you still raised him. Today is your birthday banquet. You should teach this beast a lesson in front of everyone.
Village chief, you're right. I should teach him properly.
Mom.
I found you in Liang village. You were born there. Raised there. Leaves return to their roots. Yet you deny the villagers who watched you grow. This strike is for forgetting your roots. I taught you since childhood to be down to earth and honest. But you chased vanity, obsessed with power and wealth. This strike is for losing your morals and betraying integrity.
Mom, it hurts. It hurts. Mom.
Liang dying. If you truly repent, you'll endure this punishment.
You and your brother aren't blood related, but you're still family. Yet you were cruel and selfish. Humiliating him, repeatedly. And cutting ties. This strike is for betraying kinship. And disrespecting your elder. I'll hit. I'll hit. No more. I can't do it.
Liang dying. How long has it been since you've seen the old house? I went back recently to take a look. All your childhood, clothes, shoes, and school bags. Mom kept every single one. Those clothes were stitched by Mom herself, thread by thread. Those school bags and toys. Mom spent countless nights making them for you. Mom, is this my new school bag?
Yes. Are dying. Start school tomorrow.
Then I'll study hard and earn lots of money to make Mom happy.
Mom doesn't want lots of money. I just want you to grow up safe and happy.
Okay. Yes. Mom didn't give birth to you. But she raised you. She had so little. Yet she gave you everything she could. And you? How did you repay her? Do you even remember? For your vanity, she sold her blood, her home, just to feed your selfish desires. You called her ugly, said she was a beggar. You let your wife, father-in-law, mother-in-law, bully her, humiliate her. You wouldn't even acknowledge her as your mother. Are you even human? Mom gave you life, a home, everything you ever wanted. A son should never scorn his mother's face, such a simple truth, and you couldn't grasp it. This slap is for Mom. I strike you for your betrayal, Liang dying. I hope you realize you can lose everything, but not your mother. Because without her, you'll have nowhere to return. Get out. Today is Mom's birthday. I don't want to see you.
President Liu. We were all deceived by Liang Dajing.
Exactly.
Had we known she was Dajing's mother, we'd never have treated you like that.
Right.
President Liu sees through your hypocritical, calculating nature. Liu Corporation will never work with the Jiang family again. Get lost.
Liang dying. You've ruined my family. How could I marry a worthless man like you?
You wretch. I'll kill you. I'll beat you to death.
Hey, security. Drag them out of here.
Got it.
President Liu, give us another chance.
What are you doing?
President Liu, please reconsider.
Mom, don't be sad. Liang dying brought this on himself. Mom. The roads beneath our feet, and those in the surrounding villages, they're all newly paved. Travel will be easier for the villagers now.
All thanks to you. I learned from the best.
You taught me to repay kindness, to never forget my roots. Besides, I came from Liang village. Now that I've succeeded, I should give back to my hometown, right?
If only dying understood that. I wonder how he's doing now.
The Jiangs went bankrupt. He and Jiang Yu had divorced. Now he works at a construction site. Hurry up. No slacking.
I hope dying truly repents one day.
Mom. Look. A butterfly.
A butterfly. So beautiful.